Uy! Nandito na si Redmi Turbo 4 Pro. Fresh from the success ng Redmi Turbo 4, ito na ang kanyang Pro variant. And according sa mga marites ng tech, this just might be the POCO F7 na inaantay ninyo. Powered by the all-new Qualcomm Snapdragon 8S Gen 4, which is a 4nm chip, and loaded with a big battery na 7,550 mAh na silicon carbon battery with a 90 watts na fast charging support. Plus, meron pa ako voucher of up to 4,000 pesos off for a very limited time. So don't you go away after this quick intro. So ito si Redmi Turbo 4 Pro na may 12 gigs of RAM and 256 GB of storage is coming at a price point of 19,500 pesos, which I'll link on the description box below. And guys, meron akong surprise para sa inyo. If you click yung product link dyan sa aking video, you just might get a 4,000 pesos na voucher for this phone. This is a joint collaboration between YouTube, Shopee, and of course, kay Gadget Sidekick for a very limited time only. So hurry, baka maubusan kayo. Now, one of the things na napansin ko dito compared sa kanya Turbo 4 is wala na siyang red na lining dito, which gives it a little bit more sporty look. Ito, ginawa niyang plain uli. Flat na flat ang kanyang white dito sa likod, which for me looks very nice and malinis naman siyang tingnan. Medyo hindi na nga lang siyang sporty like the Turbo 4. Maganda naman tingnan ang kanyang camera ring dito, and pwede mo siyang iset na may notification light for gaming and for other apps na may notification. So you can change color between yellow, green, blue, dark blue, purple, red, and orange. Meron pa nga siyang puti, oh. Not bad. Now, another thing na gustong-gusto ko sa kanya is that aluminum metal frame na rin na meron na dito sa gilid, which gives you a more sturdier feel, especially if you're gaming. No more plasticky feel na. Ang kanyang likod is a glass back protection. Ang kanyang front is a glass front protection. I'm not quite sure kung anong Corning Gorilla Glass ang meron niya. And another good news is that this one has a IP68 dust and water resistance. Pero paalala lang, since it's summer, huwag na ilulublub to sa tubig dagat. Now, this phone is being powered by the all-new na Qualcomm Snapdragon 8S Gen 4, which is a 4nm chip. I think this should be, well, a little bit less powerful than the Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Gen 3, but a bit more powerful than the 8 Gen 2. So, medyo sandwich siya sa gitna. Mataas ang kanyang Antutu score. I was able to get a 2.03 million points dito sa kanyang benchmarking. This is the breakdown score. 4,100 kanyang loop score and a 83% stability sa Wild Live Extreme. Ito, nakuha ko sa Geekbench sa kanyang CPU benchmark and sa kanyang GPU benchmarking. Maganda naman kanyang thermals all throughout, and nung bandang patapos na, biglang bumagsak siya into red and it throttled to a 62% na kanyang best performance. And yan din ang reklamo ng mga Indian tech reviewers, medyo mainit tong device na ito, which malalaman natin later pagdating sa gaming. Now, quickly, pag-usapan natin kanyang display. This one has a big display at 6.83 inch na may AMOLED display. 120Hz ang kanyang screen refresh rate. Meron din siya 3,200 nits sa kanyang maximum brightness. And this is currently running HyperOS 2 inside Android version 15. One of the good things naman dito sa phone na ito is that if you're browsing naman dito on your favorite socials, maganda ang display na ito. Swipe ka lang ng swipe, basta maganda naman yung internet connection, expect to give you a really good immersive experience naman dito sa kanya on every single swipe sa Facebook, sa Twitter, or sa TikTok, or sa YouTube Shorts, okay naman ang naging experience ko dito sa kanya. And if you're watching naman videos on YouTube, be it basketball game, or watching your favorite Korean novela, or just simply watching music video, panalo ang display na dito. Dahil really nice ang kanya display dito, black is blacker, and the colors are really punchy. Now, since this phone has a dual speaker, isa dito sa ilalim, and the other one coming dito sa kanya earpiece, check lang natin kung gaano kalakas sounds niya. Honestly, okay. Above average ka ng sound. Pag sinagad-sagad mo naman siya, honestly, hindi naman siya. Now, did you know na guys, this one has a really big, massive battery at 7,550 mAh. And what's nice is that gamit niya yung latest technology, which is a silicon carbon technology, enabling you to give it a bigger capacity without increasing yung kanyang weight. Though I would admit that this is not the lightest phone na nahawakan ko at around mga 219 grams, pero yung kanyang battery siksik na siksik siya. This one can give you a 90 watts of fast charging ni Xiaomi and it can reverse wired charge at 22.5 watts. For me, parang kasing bilis ng isang power bank. Well, honestly, yun yung theory giving you a bigger battery size para pwede ka mag-charge ng ibang phones mo or phones ng kaibigan mo. Now, nung tinest ko naman to as my daily driver, it almost lasted me for 3 days on normal usage, which for me, I would say, makunat ang battery na itong phone na ito. And I was also surprised nung nirun ko ang battery stress test dito sa phone na ito, giving it a 50% brightness and 60 Hz screen refresh rate, 27 hours na screen on time. For me, that's roughly 3 days of usage and halos ganun din on my normal usage. For me, if you're looking for a good battery endurance sa phone, this is definitely one of them. Now, pag-usapan natin quickly ang gaming naman on this phone. I played Genshin Impact, Wuthering Waves, Delta Force, and of course, Firelight 84. Pagdating sa Genshin Impact, I was feeling this game. Sobrang okay naman. Sinagad-sagad ko naman ka ng graphical settings and it was giving me a good feel dito sa game na ito. Honestly, the 8S Gen 4 is powerful enough to run all of your favorite AAA games. I don't expect anything less from this chip. Ang napansin ko naman dito sa kanya is maganda namang gameplay, the graphics is nice, and halos wala namang masyado na feel na frame drops. Even though kahit medyo nagbabakbakan kayo on a certain place, nagka-clash kayo, okay lang naman. Wala kang mafe-feel talaga masyadong frame drops. None that I personally noticed. Though it gets a little bit warm, umabot ako after 30 minutes of gameplay, 48 degrees Celsius. Pagdating naman sa Wuthering Waves, okay din naman ang gameplay ko dito. Sinagad ko rin ka ng graphical settings and it was able to give me a good experience. Though there are times na may na-feel ako minor frame down, siguro dahil bago pa si 8S Gen 4, hindi pa siya ganun ka-optimize. But one thing na nagustuhan ko dito sa kanya is that maganda ang kanyang touch response sa screen, malakas naman kanyang sounds. And after 30 minutes of gameplay, umabot ako ng 46 degrees Celsius. Pagdating sa Delta Force, sinagad ko rin ng graphical settings. Dito ako nag-enjoy. Medyo addictive kasi itong game na ito. I was able to play for around mga 1 hour and under room temperature ang laro ko. Honestly, maganda naman kanyang graphics and the touch response was really fast. Wala akong naging problema sa kanya and I was using my favorite headset while playing the game. Though it's a little bit warm for this game, umabot siya ng 44 degrees Celsius after an hour of gameplay. Firelight 84, mataas din ang graphical settings na sinet ko rin dito, expecting it to perform and it did. Kasi it was able to give me a good gaming experience and honestly, I did enjoy this. Isang oras ko rin nilaro tong game na ito just to test it fully kung talagang iinit ba siya or may magiging glitches ba siya. And wala naman ako nakita mong glitches dito sa game na ito. I was able to play several battle royale matches dito and nag-enjoy naman ako sa kanya. Graphics is nice, touch response is good, though it's a bit warm at 45 degrees Celsius after an hour of gameplay. Now, honestly, pag sinabi ng mga Indiano na medyo mainit, yes, it's a little bit warm. Hopefully, ma-optimize ni Xiaomi itong phone na ito after mga future na firmware updates. But for now, gumamit ka ng phone cooler just to keep it cool while you play your favorite games. Right now, pag-usapan naman natin ang kanyang camera performance. This one has a 50MP na main camera sensor with OIS, a 8MP na ultra-wide lens, and this one can shoot you up to 4K and 60. Ang kanyang front-facing camera is a 20MP na can shoot you up to 1080p and 60 FPS. Now, let's quickly take a look at some of the photos na nakuha natin dito sa Redmi Turbo 4 Pro, aka POCO F7. So, makita natin on this shot on outdoor, really nice quite dramatic siya. Medyo makita mo yung ganda ng kanyang projection ng photo na ito. Lalo ng mga details ng cloud dito looks pretty nice. And this one looks a little bit gloomy, pero makita mo yung glass niya looks really nice and yung reflection ng cloud is looking really nice and sharp While on outdoor, nakuha ko tong shot na ito ng pusa na ito. Looks nice, no? Maganda yung kanyang details. And some of this outdoor shot na nakuha natin looks nice and sharp naman mga subjects na na-captured natin. And taking a look at some of these random shots na nakuha natin within the vicinity and looking good naman ang camera niya. One thing na napansin ko din dito sa kanya is yung kanyang green, medyo darker green ang attack niya, no? Yung kanyang pagka-saturate. And okay naman para sa akin, no? Not bad yung kanyang pagka-calibrate ng kanyang colors. And mapapansin mo rin dito sa photo na ito kasi I've been comparing to other camera which takes a little bit lighter na saturation. Ito medyo mas darker ang kanyang saturation. Now, nilaro ko rin ng mga ultra-wide lens. This is how it looks like. Normal. And this is yung kanyang 2x zoom. Okay, not bad. Sharp na sharp pa rin after 2x zooming. And kung mahilig ka naman sa mga flower shot on outdoor, this camera will definitely give you some really nice photo. Now, if you go indoor, tinry ko naman kumuha some of this figurine shot. And I did try to take some of this anime figurine shot. Makita natin, no, most of these shots na nakuha natin are really looking nice. Sharp ang ganda mga photos. And I really love it, no? Ang ganda ng pagkakuha na dito. Probably not as good as yung mga flagship cameras, but for a mid-ranger like this one, pretty solid na siya. Looking at this one, masasabi ko sa inyo guys, really nice and solid. Pagdating naman sa food photography, not so bad din ang mga na-capture ko dito. Probably hindi lang siya yung super duper yummy tingnan, pero overall, pag tinignan mo, not so bad. And trying to take some of this other bread shot, cake shot, okay rin naman siya, pati itong fruit shot. Pag medyo low light, kumukuha ka ng mga LED shot, okay rin naman ang ganyang captured. And focusing on subject, blurring all the way to the background, makita mo, nice na nice din siya. Ang ganda, sharp na sharp ang kuha na sa mga subjects. Now, usapang selfie naman tayo. Taking a look at some of the selfie photos na nakuha natin. Looks nice, oh. Not so bad ang ganang kuha, pero there are times na medyo mas madilim lang ang kuha sa akin. But given the proper lighting on outdoors, makita natin na really nice. Kitang-kita pati yung mga details sa akin hair. Honestly, I would say not so bad ang ganang front-facing camera. Pretty solid naman. Kung nasa indoor ka naman, medyo mas magsusoften na yung mukha. Pero if you give it some proper lighting, solid pa rin mga photos na makukuha mo on indoors. This is another good solid photo from the indoor shot. Now, if you're using its front-facing camera for vlogging, medyo makita mo a little bit overexposed on one side kasi siguro dahil sa lakas ng araw and siguro nakita ko downside sa kanya. Pero kanyang rear camera is pretty solid naman taking a vlog. Kita natin, no, smooth naman siya kahit just using my bare hand, recording a 4K video. Now, ano masasabi ko dito sa Redmi Turbo 4 Pro? Honestly, I'm quite surprised sa kanyang performance. The Qualcomm Snapdragon 8s Gen 4 is definitely very powerful. For me, it's more than what you need. Sobrang lakas naman nito and yung kanyang presyo is below 20,000 pesos. You get a good, decent camera on this phone. You can play all of your favorite AAA games dito except na medyo mas mainit nga lang siya. You have a good and bright display and you also get a nice and sturdy na metal aluminum frame. All of this below 20,000 pesos. For me, it's a steal for a phone this powerful. So habang meron pang discount voucher, you might get this for around mga 15,500 pesos if you apply a 4,000 pesos voucher on this phone. So hurry, don't forget to click yung link dito sa aking video to be able to get yourself a voucher na worth 4,000 pesos for a very limited time. So if you like this video guys, don't forget to share it to your friends and a quick sub sa aking channel is definitely awesome. I'll see you in my next video. And so, ako para si Richmond and you're watching Gadget Sidekick. Like and subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. For one of my latest uploads, click the dito. And for one of my popular uploads, click here.